Once in a small, remote village nestled at the base of towering mountains, there lived a young woman named Mira. She was known for her warm smile, her heart full of dreams, but also her deep-rooted fear of the unknown. Her father, a humble mountain guide, had often told her stories of the great summit, the peak that many had tried to reach but only a few had conquered. It stood as a symbol of perseverance, patience, and courage. The village held it in reverence, calling it the Summit of Souls, for it was believed that whoever reached its top would find the clarity and peace they sought in life. Mira had always admired the stories, but felt incapable of embarking on such a journey herself. She had grown up watching others prepare for the climb, hearing the laughter and the sorrow, but she stayed behind, convinced that the mountain was beyond her. One autumn afternoon, her father fell ill. His once strong hands, calloused by years of guiding, now trembled. "Mira," he whispered with great effort, "it's time. Time for you to climb the mountain. You have everything you need, but you've been afraid to see it." Her father's words pierced her heart, but she wasn't sure if she was ready. Nevertheless, the next day, she found herself packing a small bag, tying her boots tightly, and walking toward the base of the mountain. As she ascended, the path was steep, with jagged rocks that seemed to mock her every step. The air grew thinner, and the cold gnawed at her bones. At times, she wanted to give up. She stumbled, bruising her knees, and felt the weight of her fear pressing down on her chest. "I can't do this," she thought. "I'm not strong enough." But then she remembered her father's words. With every setback, she picked herself up. She found herself taking one step at a time, refusing to let the mountain's intimidating face break her resolve. Days passed, and the challenges grew. She encountered fierce storms, moments of overwhelming exhaustion, and a silence so profound it echoed through her soul. Yet with each hardship, Mira began to discover strengths within herself she never knew existed. She learned to trust the journey and embrace the struggle. On the final day of her ascent, as the summit loomed just ahead, Mira reached a point where the clouds parted, and the sun bathed her in warmth. She was exhausted, but as she stepped onto the peak, she felt an overwhelming sense of peace. The climb had not just been a physical challenge, but a journey of self-discovery. Mira had conquered not just the mountain, but her own fears. The village greeted her return with joy, but Mira knew the greatest reward wasn't the praise or the recognition. It was the realization that the path to the summit had been the path to her true self. From that day on, Mira became a guide, helping others who dared to face their own mountains, sharing the lessons she had learned. The summit isn't just a place, it's a state of mind.